make, as I mentioned before, one of the ways we make an alcohol beer is by making more or less cold beer, then removing the alcohol by vacuum distillation. The alcohol action and aroma is collect. You are able to read a little bit of that, somehow reflavor your beer because you want to take some of the flavors out.
Easily, and we use a lot. So, for example, special effect is very hot beer, and this is a fully natural, fully stuff, so that does not get evaporated. So, you know, only you kind of hop it afterwards.
I would actually say for the very hoppy beers like the IPAs, the hop, the
Så alt var professionelt, ja. Men det er også kun lige koncentreret på her, det er stadig nogle voksne til det, der får det.
First though, I'm gonna change the lights, make it a bit more cinematic, like this. There we go. Now then.
Of this brewery. What is a brewer? Once the simple answer, a man who makes beer, was enough. But there's a difference between the man who makes beer at home for himself and the man who brews thousands of barrels and bottles of beer for sale at home and abroad. I am such a man. This new kind of man who makes a product on a massive scale. Now, there are some who think they can run their companies for profit alone. But I believe that I have a duty to my nation. I must leave it better than I found it. Hundreds of people work for me. I have a duty to these men too. I must be a father to them. They must have pensions, for instance. But they have duties to the company in return. Everything we do in the making of our beer must be done according to our methods, because thousands of people drink our beer, and our beer must deliver the same pleasure every time they drink it. So we must work according to the strictest scientific principles and practices. It's not good enough. I seek perfection. Now you may say to me, Jacobsen, come. Let us be sensible. After all, this is the real world. Perfection is impossible. And I will answer, probably, and continue to pursue it.
The son of the founder, the Carl in Carlsberg. You will wonder, naturally, what it was like to have a father who was never satisfied. Never satisfied with his beer, and never satisfied, naturally enough, with his son. I too could always be better. When I was a boy, he gave me this gold watch. But he told me I could only wear it in public if my grades at school improved significantly. I understood. I couldn't rest upon his laurels. I worked harder at school. I was allowed the gold watch.
These proteins, were closer to my heart than bettering the lives of women in our city. Nurses, seamstresses, unmarried women. I established grants to improve their lives, to give them education and independence.
Carl and I, with Laura's support, created the group to take for very similar reasons. We wanted the people of Copenhagen, whoever they were, to come and see all of the artworks we collected. Some old, some new, all of the highest quality.
Here is the young me, creating my first experiments in my mother's wash tub. In Denmark, we must have made the traditional white ales. I wanted to recreate the wonderful, clean, crisp taste of something I found in Bavaria. They called it lager. I thought we Danes would delight in this new beer. And I was right. I seized the opportunity to take my dream further when I moved my brewery to Valby in 1847.
We named it And the Beer after our only son, Carl.
My papa died in April 1887 while I held his hand. We had been on a trip to Rome. My wife and I, my papa and mama. We shared wonderful days. It was as though there had never been any argument between us. Carlsberg went on with their beer, and I went on with mine. New Carlsberg. I had the best teacher after all. Pursue perfection, he would always say. So I did. We brewed wonderful beers that he would disapprove.
I think